Are you ready to turn your home into a magazine-worthy masterpiece? Today, I'm unveiling the secrets of pro interior stylists that will transform any room from drab to fab. Now, whether you're a DIY enthusiast or just looking for inspiration, today's tips will help you create a home that's both stylish and personal. So let's get started and make your design dreams come true. First, let's begin with your material and color palette. Color and materials set the mood of a room, and selecting a palette that reflects your personality and complements your aesthetic direction needs to be top of mind when you're styling a space. Neutral tones provide a calming effect, while deep colors can make a bold statement. And the key when deciding on your color and material pairings is to have enough contrast in your choices that creates visual interest and helps the eye move throughout the space. And a pro tip here is to think in threes. For example, say you have a color like sage pop up in a piece of artwork. Introduce that color in two other accents as well, maybe a throw pillow and a vase. The same thing goes for metal finishes. For example, if you're displaying an antique brass bowl on a bookshelf, then incorporate an antique brass finish two other places in the room as well, like through a light fixture and maybe a candlestick. Creating that color and material rhythm in a room makes a space feel more collected and cohesive. Moving on to mixing textures and patterns. Variety is key in interior design, and mixing different textures and patterns adds depth and interest to your space. Think patterned throw pillows against a velvet sofa or a textural vintage rug on beautiful hardwood floors. These combinations create a rich, layered look that keeps the eye engaged. One of my favorite ways to incorporate texture into a room is through woven baskets and trays. These woven decorative pieces can create a layer of texture that a lot of rooms lack, and it's an easy and affordable way to do it. So next time you're shopping for accessories, pick up a woven piece. I promise it will add that pop of texture to your room. Next up, let's focus on lighting, one of my very favorite design categories of all. Lighting can dramatically change how a room looks and feels. And using a mix of lighting sources like floor lamps, table lamps, sconces, pendants, and chandeliers can elevate a room like nothing else. The key is to consider the function of each space and to strategically place your lighting fixtures around the room to maximize high, middle, and low-level lighting. Plus, pro tip here, put a dimmer on all your fixtures. You can do this at the light switch, or often you can use dimmable bulbs for lamps. Dimmers are a great way to adjust the ambiance of a room to fit different occasions, and they're one of my very favorite design go-tos. Now, I hope you're enjoying this video and finding it super helpful. And if so, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more design tips and inspiration, because we drop a new home and garden design video every single week. And I know you would love them. Okay, y'all, we are moving on to the importance of negative space. This one is in every professional stylist's arsenal because it is what breathes life and energy into a room. Okay, close your eyes and picture it. You've walked into a space and your eyes are scanning the room, just waiting to be delighted. If everything in that room overlaps and is crammed on top of each other visually, it's almost impossible to really appreciate the beauty in each piece. But by editing it a bit and creating some negative space, we give our rooms a chance to breathe and make it easier for our eyes to rest on and appreciate pieces individually. A little bit of design genius. Now, let's talk about how to play up contrasting sizes, shapes, and textures. I love this one. I think that the visual tension created by combining contrasting sizes, shapes, and textures is probably one of the most underused but dynamic styling secrets. I just want you to give it a try next time you're styling your space. Think about creating a table vignette with pieces that have very different sizes, shapes, and textures. Pair a big ceramic vase with a delicate brass candlestick and a modern marble sculpture, or style a sleek and sophisticated lamp on top of a large patinaed antique chest. You'll be amazed at how much interest and design tension the contrasting items will give your room. Now let's move on to one of my very favorite styling tricks of all, and that is to incorporate greenery. This one is so easy and the fastest way to bring energy and life into a space. By bringing the outside in and incorporating fresh flowers, plants, and branches into your decor, you add life and freshness to the room. Plus, you're grounding and enhancing your interior spaces with nature. And honestly, there's just really no substitute for that. Whether you opt for small succulents or a large potted tree, an arrangement of flowers, or a large vase of clipped branches, natural plant material can enhance your interior aesthetic, improve air quality, and boost the mood of an entire space. Okay, now I want to cover balance and proportion. Achieving balance and proportion in styling your space is essential. You want to distribute visual weight evenly throughout your space by balancing large and small pieces. Plus, by incorporating a bit of symmetry into your decorating, you'll introduce visual structure to the space as well. So keep proportions in mind when you're arranging furniture and accessories to maintain balance and harmony in your design. Lastly, I want you to embrace styling with personal touches. I say it all the time. Your home should reflect your personality, interests, and experiences. So adding personal touches to your space like travel mementos, family heirlooms, and beloved keepsakes, these types of elements tell your story and make your home uniquely yours. There you have it, my top tips for styling your space like a pro. I can't wait to hear which tip was your favorite, so let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to connect with me over on Instagram at Ashley Childers Home and on Pinterest for a little bit of daily design inspiration and to become part of our design-loving community. Now, if you loved this video and want to get more designer tips for styling like a pro, check out this video next. As always, I'm Ashley Childers. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, good design is for everyone. So create a home that inspires you, have fun styling your spaces, and fall in love with where you live, one room at a time. Bye, friends.